Boy, this is the news I needed to hear. Hey, Howie, get on line one. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Dugai, coming at y'all with another episode of Dropping Dimes with Mr. Dugai. And today I'm going to talk about the breaking news. The Green Bay Packers are expected to release all-pro cornerback Jaire Alexander. And there are reports that the Eagles may be interested in him. And I'm going to give my thoughts on should we go get him or not. Before I get into this video, man, for anyone, if you want to drop a dot on the Cash App information is down in the description box. Also, if you want to follow me on social media, that information is down in the description box. If you're a subscriber to the channel, greatly appreciate the love and support. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notification button, like the video, and share it with you folks. Man, I desperately want us to get Jair Alexander, man. I've been a fan of his for a while. I like his swagger. Obviously he's really good. He done talk trash to the best of the best. He ain't scared of no Justin Jefferson or any of the other great receivers out there. He'll like any other corner, he'll give up a play, but then he'll make plays as well. Went up against Dallas the year before, completely took CD Lamb out of that game. Dude is a baller, man. Dude is a baller. He's at a good age, 28 years old, so you still could get a good, 2 to 3 solid years out of him. You would think. Um, he's a baller, man. And with us now, with the Bryce Huff trade, us creating $27 million in salary cap space, we got the money to go get him. Now, granted, the cons are the last couple of years he's been injured, and before that, he's every now and then he has injury issues. He's either really when he's out there, he's really good, or he has injury problems. But look, I'm willing to roll the dice on that. You look at our current cornerback situation. Obviously we got the two studs, Quinyon Mitchell and on the outside, Cooper DeJean in the slot. But the other cornerback position, I think, is a huge question mark, and honestly makes me nervous. Darius Slade, we released him, and I understand it. He's getting the love there and whatnot. But Darius Slade gave us stability at that position that we didn't have in a very, very long time. And now he's left this position in good hands with the two young guys. But the thing is, the two people you got competing for that other spot is Keely Ringo and Adoree Jackson. Now, if Keely Ringo was ready to, he's a freakish athlete. Like he got all of the attributes, the size, the strength, the speed. He has all that, but he hasn't completely put it all together yet. And reports are that in OTAs, in mini camp and all that, Adoree Jackson start off taking more first team reps than him. I mean, you've been in this Vic Fangio scheme a whole year already. You're younger. Keely Ringo should have definitely been the clear cut favorite to be the other outside corner, and Adoree Jackson was supposed to come in more that Isaiah Rodgers role. That if something happened to Keely Ringo or Quinyon Mitchell, then Adoree Jackson go out there, similar what Isaiah Rodgers did last season. But the fact that it's even a competition between Adoree Jackson and Keely Ringo does not make me comfortable. When you're talking about, I mean, Dallas added George Pickens to CeeDee Lamb. They upgraded the receiver position. Washington added Debo Samuel to Terry McLaurin. They upgraded the wide receiver position. The Giants got Russell Wilson, Jameis Winston, and Jackson Dart. They upgraded the quarterback position. So you need a guy on the other side that could hold his own because any coach with common sense, they ain't gonna go at Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper DeJean like that when you have a older Adoree Jack, not to say older, but an Adoree Jackson who hasn't been great in his career up to this point, and a Keely Ringo who is obviously inexperienced. You put Jaire Alexander in that position, now we cooking with grease. You talking about a guy that if he's upright, is a all-pro talent at the position. He could fill in nicely and replace Darius Slade. You could leave Adoree Jackson in the Isaiah Rodgers role, and Keely Ringo could go back to doing what the hell he was doing last year as the guy behind the guy behind the guy. You know, I want us to get him. Not only that, other team, and he's not going to be that expensive right now. He just got released, for crying out loud. So you could get him, I feel like, at a reasonable price. I think is a move we should make. Edge rushers, we got Jahai Campbell, however they're gonna use him, either as an edge or a linebacker on side of Bond. ATR, the rookie, I think could contribute a little bit. And I think Ojulari was an underrated signing for us with Jelix Hunt and Nolan Smith on the edge. Linebackers, I feel like we good. Safety, now that's a little bit of a Makuba is a young guy, the rookie, but there's little whispers out there that closer to training camp, Justin Simmons might come along as a veteran presence to compete with Makuba. At least if Simmons beat him out as a rookie, it's like, hey, he's a rookie, he's learning and developing. But if he go out there and do his thing at camp, then hey, you throw him out there. Even though you're a rookie, a second round rookie, you throw him out there to start at safety. And I think in this Vic Fangio scheme, you cover your safeties a little better than opposed to other defenses. They're not as much on the island like they normally are. So I think that the cornerback position is a dire need position for us. I am not comfortable with the combination of Adoree Jackson and Keely Ringo starting opposite Quinyon and Cooper DeJean with all these really good wide receiver cores that we're gonna have to see this season. Now, if Jaire gets knocked off, then okay, you throw Jackson, Ringo, whoever out there. Like if he gets injured, I'm saying. But for me, bringing Jaire Alexander, dude is really good. Dude has a swagger. He's tough. He's not afraid of nobody. Oh, and by the way, I'm sure after getting released by the Green Bay Packers and the already issue that we have with the Green Bay Packers, they already are out to us as to begin with the trying to ban the tush push and all that. I'm sure it would be appealing to Jaire Alexander that, oh, and I think it's November 10th. I don't want to say the date is. You get to go back to Lambeau Field, play against the Green Bay Packers on Monday Night Football in a game that's already going to have a lot of hostility to it behind the tush push situation. So if I'm Howard, man, get on line one, make that call. I would be thrilled if we signed Jaire Alexander. But with that being said, that's all I got for y'all today. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Hit the like button for your boy. Give me a subscribe. I have Philadelphia Eagles, NFL, and content on my other teams throughout the year. Y'all have a blessed one. Fly Eagles fly.